church brings me closer to my Savior. Little bit of heaven, a whole lot of love left behind.
Well, good morning and welcome to Rise and Shine, Franklin County. It's about 51 degrees out there. It kind of warmed up as I came to the station this morning, but you still might need a sweater. It's a little bit cool, even though it's 51. And I said I was always looking to see if the moon's still up or if the sun's coming up, but I saw this bright thing moving out. I thought, oh, is that the first star I see this morning? It was a helicopter. So I did not make a wish on the helicopter. I'm still good. I'm Joyce Gordon. I'm so glad to be here with you this morning. And I have a guest that is going to be joining us the first Wednesday in each month. And she's going to be telling us about happenings up at Phoebe Needles. So we're going to let her introduce herself. And then we're going to talk about this exciting class that we got coming up next week.
Absolutely.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm good.
Awesome. Yeah, so good morning to everyone. I'm Kathy Hippley. I'm the interim director now at Phoebe Needles. So new position. I'm about, I don't know, 30 days in.
That's what I was thinking.
So this is my second visit back. So thanks for having me back. So coming up at Phoebe, what I'd like to share with everybody next week is our Center for Lifelong Learning program. And we're going to continue with our first event this year, which is a reflection of Dr. Polat, our president, his journey through South Africa last spring. So Cry of the Kalahari, and he'll be walking us through, of course, if everybody knows Bob is such an energetic, outdoors, photo, everything. So he's going to give us his journey through South Africa, which was about 3 weeks. I think it was through the end of April through mid-May of 2025. And we're excited to bring that program. Of course, he just got back from a 2-week trip to the Galapagos, so I think we might see that in our near future as well. But what a way to share your journeys with others and share the world. So it's going to be great. And of course, Chef Sue. We all love Chef Sue. She always takes a menu and uses the region and tries to make it authentic to the location or the topic or whatever it might be. So her menu is all South African inspired. Okay. So, and the meal is just going to be fabulous. So that's a wonderful part of coming out to CLL and joining us there. Not only do you get a very informative lecture, socializing with all the folks that come out to see us, and then you share a wonderful lunch. So some of the great things she's got on the hot off the press last night, a beautiful braised chicken, which is going to be slow cooked from Botswana Home Cooking. So she's going to bring that in, flavors with tomatoes and onions, all slow cooked. And then she's got, and I'm not going to try to pronounce it, but a maize porridge, chakalaka, I think would be the way to say it. Again, South African inspired, of course. What would be complete without a medley of vegetables? So she's going to have that with us on a side. So reflecting the foraged vegetables that the regional Kalahari would also bring to the table. A light cucumber tomato salad, and then she's got a beautiful milk tart to finish it out. And of course, everything in between. She always has a lovely setup in the morning just to kind of bring you in, give you coffee, give you a light buffet of mixed, all kinds of sweets and treats, as I put it. But it's going to be a nice, very beautiful day. We start at 9:30 in the morning. Everyone is invited in for light refreshments. Meet and greet. Program starts about 10. We take a little intermission in between. We finish the program about 12. We gather for a beautiful meal, and we wrap up about 1 o'clock. So it's a great day. It's a nice day to join us out in the Blue Ridge out at Phoebe Needles.
Okay. Well, so this is exciting. I mean, she's always so good to to make the menu go with this topic that they're having. I know when we've had other programs, the things that she prepares that goes with the topic, and that's exciting to get a taste from someplace else here in Franklin
Absolutely.
County. So if we wanted to come to this is going to take place next Tuesday,
Right.
which is what is Tuesday?
13th, is it?
Yes, because
Tuesday
Monday
the-
is the 12th.
Yep,
It's the
Tuesday
13th.
the 13th, yep.
So at Phoebe Needles. Now, if you don't know where Phoebe Needles is located, and I did not know for a long time, I'd heard, but I kind of went in the back way one time, but then another time I got a tour of Callaway.
Oh,
When the first time I was looking for Phoebe Needles when they were
Sure.
getting ready to have one of the fundraisers. But if you go right past Ferrum College, which is on 40 West, there is some green boxes on the left, and right across from those green boxes is Turner Creek Road. And if you'll take a right there, there's a little sign, but you got to really look to see the sign. Go down that road about 6 miles, and you run smack dab into Phoebe
right
Needles.
there.
Can't miss
Yes, can't miss it.
Although, like I said, once upon a time, I got a tour of Callaway. You know, your GPS just will not help you here because the signal up there is so iffy.
You go over one ridge, you have it. Go over the next ridge, you
Right.
don't. I can't tell you how many times I pull into the Phoebe driveway and I see a car sitting there and say, "Oh my goodness, did I forget to meet somebody?" And then I'll pull up and I'll ask them, "Is everything okay?" And they go, "Well, it's the best signal on the mountain. That's why I'm here." So
Okay, so if you want to come to this, to see the Cry of Kalahari, which would, I mean, just think about it. We've got somebody here from Franklin County that has been in South Africa for 3 weeks and coming to share. And Bob does such a great job. He's always got that camera hanging around his neck.
He
No
does.
matter where it is. He's even snapped a few shots of me here and there. But this is going to be on the 13th. It starts at 9:30 with a coffee social. If you would like to come to this meeting, the cost of the program plus lunch is $20 for regular or general admission. That is if you don't belong to the Phoebe Needle, would you call it a society or a member of
a
the?
CLL membership, yeah.
Okay, so
Which we're actually looking to expand it to be a Phoebe Needles membership coming up later this year. So we're going to enhance what your opportunities are there as well. But yeah, so this would be the CLL membership, sure.
Okay, so the members pay, if you are a member there, you pay a reduced rate of $12.
Right.
The cost for the program without lunch is $8, but you must pre-register for this event. Now, we're kind of short on time here. It says the deadline was the 31st, but if you would call, I'm thinking by this coming Friday, you can still get your
Yeah,
name.
oh,
in the pot.
absolutely. Yes, Stacy will be more than happy to get you registered. So feel free. You've got opportunity to register by phone, online. You can pay at the door, but because we're planning such a beautiful menu, we want to be sure that we've got sufficient food and everything in place.
Right.
So,
So you can, but you do need to pre-register. But you have two options to be able to register. Now it says option number one is register and pay at the door, but you've got to call and let them know you're coming, even though you're going to pay at the door.
correct.
So if you could, this is something you would see online, you can pay by cash or check, made payable to Phoebe Needles, and that's PHOEBE Needles Center. You can also mail your check. Well, I don't think at this point I'd mail it.
No,
Probably
I wouldn't.
get
I'd just
there.
bring it with
If
you.
you're going to pay in cash or
Absolutely.
just pay in person, take it with you. Or you can register online. Let's see. We go to Phoebe Needles Center. What is the website?
PhoebeNeedles.org. So,
Okay. Okay. So
and it should be right on our banner there of special events. And you can select that and it takes you right to our payment option. You register and it makes it real easy and it keeps bookkeeping real clean.
Right. Okay, so you can pay online or you can pay at the door. And just like I said, make your check to Phoebe Needles Center Incorporated, and just bring your check or cash with you. And this starts at 9:30 next Tuesday, which is the 13th. I kind of should remember that because on Monday the 12th, I had a baby 41 years ago.
Oh, well, happy birthday,
A
baby.
10
There
pound.
you
Just, you
go.
might as well say a 10 pound. That was like, I always compare him to a sack of potatoes. 10 pounds of potatoes. But it was
God bless
cold
you.
back in 1985, and he just did not want to come out.
Okay.
So Dr. Davis had to give me a little help there on the 12th of January. He was due on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Well, he
but that
waited.
didn't happen.
Oh.
Well, I guess it was so warm there. Who wanted to come out? I think it snowed even the day I went to the hospital
Oh,
a little
my
bit. It wasn't
goodness.
anything like a deep snow. But this is exciting that we have got this program right here in Franklin County at Phoebe Needles, and this is the part of the Center for Lifelong Learning, and they have a program each month. The
Absolutely.
first Tuesday,
Second Tuesday of
second
every
Tuesday.
month.
Okay,
That's
because I
right.
have you here on the first Wednesday.
That's right.
Okay, so the second Tuesday in the month, you can look forward to something coming up that will, I know they had a program last year on bees. They had one on crime.
Yes, forensics. It was fabulous. We had our lovely Christmas program this past December as well. I myself did a presentation last January. I can't believe it's a year ago already on exploring tea. I'm a tea sommelier and a former tea room owner. So I walked people through a tea tasting journey, and Sue, of course, used 7 or 8 different teas to prepare her menu.
Oh, that's
It
cool.
was a fabulous time as well, but very diverse menu, very diverse, I should say, presentations that we have coming up. We have so many talented people in Franklin
I
County.
know you had one on art or painting one
Yes,
month.
yep, we
So
did
it was
that.
12 different topics. You know,
Yeah.
you got 12 different months. But anytime you want to bring any of your, we had wine tasting on here a couple
Oh.
of times with Dr. Church. And I never eat breakfast before I come on here. So when I'm sitting here tasting wine, I have to go to work. It was a fun day.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'd be happy to start your day with a beautiful cup of tea.
Well, we could do that. Sometime when you come, we can do that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Kathy, for coming.
Sure.
Anything else you want to share with us about Phoebe Needles? You know what the program will be next month?
We are finalizing our presenter for February. We hope to get the full calendar out within the next few weeks for the entire year. We're trying to line that up. We're wrapping up our fundraising program, as everybody knows, or maybe they don't know. Phoebe is sponsored by donations from the community, and that supports our business. We're completely nonprofit, so we're wrapping up. We had a goal of $30,000 this year, which is a bit aggressive. We're just shy of about 17,000 coming in, but I know people wait till the last minute at the end of the year to write those checks and make their donations. And we have so many generous donors, and we'd just like to thank them for taking the time to donate to Phoebe, allow us to do the business that we do, serve the community, bring these wonderful programs to Franklin County, and as well as run a spectacular summer camp season with a lot of diversified programs throughout the year and opportunities for family retreats, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. I mean, there's so many opportunities when you join us out at Phoebe, and I'd love to share that with anybody who would like, but thank you to all the donors this year. Really, it's fabulous.
Well, and like you say, it does operate on by donations, and you can tell by the amount of donations that come in how much people appreciate this being held right here in Franklin County. And this has been going on up at Phoebe Needles here for 16 years. So they've been the Center for Lifelong Learning. Now,
yes.
Phoebe Needles has been there. It's a summer camp or overnight or day camp in the summer, but this is for the adults. And you can get, I don't think this has changed since it's printed out, a year-long membership is $45 per person or $65 for a couple. For members to attend the events, there's a $12 charge. For non-members, there is a $20 charge to attend the events. So you can belong, but it gives you a cheaper rate when you have one of these.
It gives you a rate.
Happenings.
And we're also looking to expand that where, we show more appreciation as a Phoebe member in and of itself, because there's so many opportunities there. We're not ready to announce that program yet, but we are working on it. That's just one of the enhancements we're bringing this year. And what we're looking forward to in 2027 is our 125th anniversary of Phoebe Needles.
Yeah.
So we're starting early planning now to bring something special to celebrate that longevity of Phoebe Needles and where we started and where we are today. So
Oh, that's exciting.
something to look forward to.
And that's in 2027.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we'll be reminding people of this. I will do this
Perfect.
again on Friday. So if you would like to plan to go and hear Dr. Polad and see his pictures of South Africa, of the Kalahari, at least I can pronounce that. I may not be pronouncing right what you're going to eat,
But it sounds
for lunch,
beautiful.
but I can tell you where he's been. Well, thank you so much, Kathy, for
Thank
coming and
you.
sharing this with us.
Thank
and I'll
you.
be sharing this again. I always tell everybody, when you sit down to watch Rise and Shine, have you fill up that coffee cup and stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's bow time. Hurry into Bojangles for 2 scratch-made sizzling sausage biscuits for just $4. One bite and you'll want breakfast for dinner. Good thing we serve savory sausage biscuits all day. But this 2-for-4 deal won't last forever. It's bow time.
We are Lions. We bring hope where it's needed. Support causes that matter. Change lives. Change communities. Change the world. Visit lionsclubs.org to learn more.
At Shentel, we understand our first responsibility is to provide you with fast, reliable internet at reasonable prices. That's why we're excited to offer Powerhouse from Shentel, new faster internet packages that are more affordable than ever. Powerhouse packages are designed to provide that peace of mind you want. Choose between 4 simple, hassle-free internet packages. When just a few people use your network regularly, 50 megabits per second, our lowest Powerhouse speed, is probably more than enough. Priced for your budget and still faster than what most other providers can deliver. 50 megs not quite enough? Bump up to 150 to make sure no one buffers. And for the multi-user, multi-device, heavy gaming video streaming household, we offer an enhanced speed package of 300 megs. But since your needs change daily, you have the option to push your network to the max with the top tier that reaches speeds up to a gig. That's 1,000 megs per second. We've heard you, and we know you want value. Powerhouse helps you get the most out of your internet with easy-to-understand rates that are just plain better. Combine these incredible new speed packages with our amazing unlimited data option and surf, stream, and download to your heart's content. Powerhouse is the result of Shentel's hard work to expand and upgrade our network. We made sure to build it to fit your needs right now and continue to make improvements so it'll be strong enough for your future. Learn more about Powerhouse at Shentel.com. Make the switch and turn your house into a powerhouse today. The fastest internet from the one provider that calls this place home. Shentel, always connected to you.
Our roads and highways are busier than ever.
With tractor trailers and large company vehicles.
While most truck operators are responsible drivers,
Accidents do occur, resulting in catastrophic injuries and fatalities. At Crandall & Cott, our specialized team is highly skilled at obtaining the maximum compensation.
if you've been injured, call the law firm that cares.
Call Crandall & Cott today for a free consultation.
Founded by Bob and Belle Cooper in 1975, Uttermost has been family owned and operated for over 45 years. The name Uttermost comes from the Bible, Acts chapter 1, verse 8. This verse expresses our personal beliefs to share God's word to the uttermost part of the earth. Though rooted in our time-honored traditions, we prioritize expanding our collections each season with the most fashion-forward products in the industry. We take pride in our innovative product design, attention to detail, and first-class customer care, making us a respected resource for retailers and interior designers around the world. Join the Uttermost team We are now hiring directly for a variety of positions. To learn more, visit our website at www.uttermost.com/jobs or give us a call at 540-483-5103.
If the workday's over but your hunger is gearing up, go for all the hand-breaded chicken you can handle. Cause with 8 pieces of handcrafted chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, you can clock out and still enjoy a delicious dinner. It's bow time.
Hello, Franklin County. It's Doug Williams with Budget Blinds. And we're your turnkey solution to all your window covering needs. I hope you're watching Franklin County Cable 12 Sports, where we bring to you the umpires and the officials each and every week. And every time a bad call is made, that is brought to you by the blind guys. Is this year you're building that new house? How about adding on that sunroom you've been talking about? Well, here at Budget Blinds, we're here to help. The consultation is free, we do the work, and it's all backed by our 5-year, no questions asked warranty. This year, let the blind guys help you see the possibilities.
When it's time to celebrate the life of someone special, turn to Connor Bowman Funeral Home. With 2 full-service facilities, we offer professional care and service to our community. 100% owned and operated, offering you the traditional historical Lynch Connor Bowman and Franklin County's most modern and newest facility on 220 North. We can assist you with pre-arranged funerals, and we house an on-site crematory. We can come to your home to make arrangements and pre-arrangements. We offer the release of 1 white dove, 1 memorial video, and video of the service if held in one of our chapels at no cost to you. Connor Bowman Funeral Home, Rocky Mount and 220 North.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine. We have some ladies with us this morning who's going to share about a wonderful happening, but a wonderful group that's here in Franklin County and some of the things that they do for us. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we'll get right into talking about that. I met some of these ladies during the senior fair back in September, I believe it was. I get so many connections at the senior fair. People come by and give me their information and want to come on the show, which is absolutely wonderful. So we're going to start over here with you this morning. Tell us who you are.
Hi, good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
I am Fanny Warren, and I am a member of the AARP.
Okay.
But this is my president. So
Okay.
I think you should just start with her and then me.
So I'm Angie Snyder, and I'm the president of the local chapter of Franklin County, AARP, and I've been since September of 2023. Our group started in 1968. We're the second longest chapter in Virginia.
Wow.
So we've been here a long time. We meet the second Wednesday of every month, September through June. And we do not meet in July and August, and we meet at the Essex Center. I think on your little card, it might say something different. And that's on Technology Drive, 295 Technology Drive, just below the YMCA.
Okay.
To be a member of our local chapter, you have to be a member of the national chapter, which is $20 a year. And for our local chapter, it's $10 a year.
Okay. Well, I am a member of AARP. I enjoy the discounts that I get.
Oh,
from
yes.
Being a member of the national, and it's very reasonable to join because of all of the benefits that you get from that. So, like, when you have a meeting, do you have different speakers, or what do you
We have
all
different
talk about?
speakers, and I try to make it, I try to let everyone kind of choose what they want to hear, and then we have a set schedule for different months, like Black History Month is February, and then April is Scam Month, and so we kind of know well ahead of time what we're going to do in those months. But then, like for January, we have public safety coming. That was a request from some of the ladies to have public safety come to our meeting and talk about just what they had to offer to the 50-plus community. So we're kind of excited about that. I'm trying to think what else I need to tell you right away. Oh, let's start with the national things that we'll do at the Essex Center. Tax aid will start this month. It's in the playbook. Our local chapter only has one person that does tax aid, but they are trained through the national, and then they go and do taxes for free for the 50-plus community. We also have a driver safety course coming up, and that's in Roanoke in April, I believe. And then we have a speakers bureau where you can get a hold of them, and they'll find a speaker for you for whatever subject you might want to have them come and speak on.
Okay. So now, tax preparation, that will start, has that already started, or will that start later in the month?
It starts later in the month. It's in the playbook.
Okay.
In the Franklin County playbook. And I think you make your appointments through the Essex Center. I didn't even look that up because I thought, well, surely we'll know the inspiration for that. But it is in there.
But you do need to make an appointment.
You do need to
drop in.
Don't drop in, just make an appointment.
Here we
And it should be right at the front, yeah.
Okay, now this says it starts February the 5th through April 9th at the Essex Center by appointment only. And we have a number here if you want to jot this down, but we'll be telling you again on Rise and Shine if you don't have a pen handy, as I tell you to have. Not like students in school, you're not listening to me. But it's 540-483-9238. Oh, no, it says it's starting, she could register on January the 20th.
Yeah.
Okay, so don't start going or calling yet. But this is a nice benefit for you. This is your 50-plus members. Now, do you have to qualify by your income, or is it anyone that's 50?
I think it's anyone. I have not heard any restrictions on that. So, yeah. So if you're older and you need to have help with your taxes, then they'll help you with them and not charge you, and hopefully you'll get a big refund.
That would be nice.
Yes.
I'm just thinking about when was the last time I got a refund. Not that I make that much money, but it's sometimes you have to pay.
Oh, I know.
My girlfriend was telling me the other day she had to pay over $5,000. I'm like, well, you got more income? Right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really.
Thank God. I mean, it would be nice to have that, but
yeah, but still.
yeah. 1,000 is enough, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, between car
exactly.
insurance and home insurance, and I kind of had a little fender bender here. I think that's going to be forgiven soon because it's every 3 years we've had a fender bender. Well, that should be coming up to get that off my record. And then in 22, of course, then my house flooded, so it has really played havoc with my State Farm insurance.
There you go.
But I'm looking forward to it coming down. It's because it's almost been 3 years. So after 3 years, these things come off of your record. Not that I'm a bad driver or anything, but my foot slipped off the brake and I just kind of hit the front of a building. But anyway, he got a nice new front of a building out of it. So what is it? Superman leaps from tall buildings. I just knock them down. And I try not to do that anymore. If I ever go to that store again, I will not park in front of the building. Don't think I don't think about that. Every time I pull up someplace that you're right in front of the building, I'm very careful. Ladies, it's so nice for you to come this morning and tell us about AARP. Has been around here in our area since 1968. And I've just learned about the meetings and meeting Angie here at the Senior Expo. So I didn't even know that they had meetings here at the Essex Center. So this is something that you need to take down, make a note. On the second Wednesday of the month in September through May from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And they have usually every month you'll have a speaker speaking on something that pertains to that month.
Yes.
Like you say, in February will be Black History Month. You know, when I came on the show, right after I came on the show, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Do you ever have anyone come and talk about it? I'm always encouraging women to get their mammograms.
Well, we have not, but that is a really good idea. Come here, use one of your pens, and I will write that
have one. Have one, whatever color you would like.
I will write that down as a
I think it's got a point.
It does have a little point thing on there.
And while she's doing that, I just want to say that we're number 508. You know, we have our chapter number is 508. I don't know if we said that in the beginning.
Right.
That we're Franklin County chapter 508.
Yeah, it's on your little
Okay.
card here, okay. Well, that's good. Hey, you got a name and a number.
We do have a
Oh,
number,
yes.
yes.
It's not
And-
like it's on your jumpsuit.
Well, like I said, I'm a new member. I'm just coming into retirement, so I'm just going and getting into the new membership. But I joined because I wanted to be a part of the community and see what they had to offer. Like you said, for all these years I've been on national, but I wasn't able to do any local. So I'm really excited about Angie, and Angie's been my friend for the longest, and I didn't realize that she was the president when I came in. So it's really good to reunite with her and really get to see some of the things that she's already done. And my biggest thing is to boost her with the membership. I want to make sure that everybody know that we're Franklin County 508 and that we're local and that we're a social group and that we educating the community. And I'm just excited about what we're doing, what we've done already.
Well, that is exciting. Well, and see, so many people don't even know that we have a local chapter.
I know, I run
never
into
did
that a lot, yeah.
But until I met you at the Senior Expo, I did not know that we had local meetings here. I mean, I've been a member of AARP, I guess, since what is it, 50, 55, something like that. And I've always had an AARP card, but I did not know we had a local chapter. So we do, right here. It meets at the Essex Center on the second Wednesday of the month, and I'll be reminding people of this.
It's fun too. It's fun and able to get out of the house, to get out of the house, something to do, something to be comfortable doing, male and female. It's not restricted to just male or female.
Okay.
So everybody, anybody. And they reduced the age limit. It used to be 50 and up, but now.
Now you can get in as early as you want.
Well, I've heard that. Somebody was saying to me they wanted to join AARP, but they were talking about turning 50 or 55, and I thought it was earlier.
It is earlier than that, and I don't think there's an age limit at all now. I know that if your spouse is younger than 50, then of course they're automatically a member, but there's no age restriction now. So the benefits are open to everyone. We typically have our members are usually retired because they can get out in the middle of the day and come to our meetings. But I wanted to share some things that we have coming up. We have what we call the Cupid Crew coming up in February, where we deliver roses to people in nursing homes or senior communities. So we ordered 250 roses this year. And we will go on Valentine's Day, and we plan to go to Tanyard Village and the Lily's Leisure Senior Apartments, and also to the Fork Mountain Assisted Living facilities here in the county to hand out roses to the residents. Excuse me. And just let them know that they're thought of on Valentine's Day. And
oh, that's so nice.
And this is something that AARP does. It's called their Wish of a Lifetime. So they recruit us to hand out the roses, and it's really fun to see the expressions on people's faces when they're thought of, and even the men get kind of excited when we get there to bring them a rose. So,
well, I think that is so nice. I know I was in rehab for almost a month and a half when I lost my leg. Well, no, it's just about a month. I was there during Christmas and New Year's.
Oh, my goodness.
But I had one of the prettiest rooms. I mean, I had a Christmas tree. Another friend brought me another decoration. I had poinsettias. I had a lighted wreath on my door. And then the next year, I told the director out at Brandon Oaks, I said, it really wasn't bad being in a rehab during Christmas.
Wow.
I mean, I was like, I'd call back at work and tell them, hey, I'm having breakfast in bed. So you just have to make the best of the situation.
Oh, exactly.
But then the next year I was sitting at home and there sat my decoration on the end table, but I didn't have anybody serve me breakfast in bed and lunch. I told him, I said, his name is Nathan. I said, Nathan, have you ever heard of anybody being homesick for a rehab?
Oh, there you go.
No, it wasn't bad, but this is so nice that
Angie,
you remember.
Why don't you tell us about the Ferrum project? That
Oh, yes, we were involved in the Ferrum Park. Friends of Ferrum Park built a ADA trail, a quarter-mile, and accessible trail, and AARP gave them the grant money to build that trail.
Wow.
So I was there to help open the trail. Well, Fanny went with me also, and they had a big grand opening, and that was a big
like
thing.
A ribbon cutting.
A ribbon cutting, and that was in September, I believe. this past year, I mean. And so that was pretty exciting to be involved in that and to get to see the excitement from the community out there. They were very excited to have us.
Sometimes I'll talk with Ed Saunders and I'll get somebody from Fair and Forward or Bob Polab, one. But I'd like to get somebody from them on the show because sometimes things happen up there and we don't know about it.
Yeah.
Right.
And it makes me so disappointed that I can't tell people what's happening because nobody told me.
They have a lot of things happening, so you need to get with those people, the Friends of Fair and Park, and they have some wonderful things. Some of the other things that we do in our chapter is we do bingo the 5th Saturday of the month at the Rocky Mount Health and Rehab. And so that means about 4 times a year we'll go on the 5th Saturday and we provide the bingo prizes and play bingo with the residents that want to play. We are involved in Soup for Seniors, which is in February at the Essex Center. We make sure we contribute to that. The Alzheimer's Association, The Longest Day, which is June 21st. We make sure we do a contribution to them. School supplies in September. We pick a local school. And we've done every school in the county except for the middle school. So the middle school will be in September. We'll take supplies to them. Veterans Day, we do cards to the local veterans. We are involved in Senior Expo, of course, the Pig River Community Outreach Day. And then we have been able to get the chapter awareness grant for the last 3 years, which is a grant that's provided to us to help us increase our membership. So this year we're working on getting out the word that we're here and we want people to come and see us.
It's like the Lions Club. I'm president of our Rocky Mountain Lions Club, and I'm always looking for new members, ladies. We meet on the second Thursday in the month.
Okay.
Well, right now we're meeting over at the Bernard Healthcare Free Clinic over in the parking lot there at Schul's. And then we have one of our members that just loves to cook. So we're meeting this coming Thursday, and she's making beef stew. I usually take dessert. I've been trying to come up with, but something I haven't made in a long time is an upside-down German chocolate cake.
Oh my goodness.
They
Upside
are
down?
so good.
And you're going to have that on Thursday, second Thursday?
Come on over. We meet at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, okay.
And sometimes you want to come and speak to the Lions Club. That would be great too, to have 10 or 15 minutes to tell us, because like I said, I've not known about until I met you at the senior fair that we even had a meeting of the AARP. So yeah, upside down German chocolate cake, you put your coconut in the bottom, and you grease your pan, number 13 pan. Then you put your pecans, then you just buy a box of German chocolate cake mix, make that, and pour it on top of that. Then I think it's cream cheese, butter, or cream cheese, margarine. Now I'd have to look that up because you make a mix and probably powdered sugar. I'm not sure. But anyway, I got to go back to my recipe. And then you dollop that. Now, when I was on Channel 7 with Jay Webb on Rise and Shine, Rise and Shine, it was Weekend Diner. And we would talk about either dollops or dwallops. And I'd say one thing and he'd say the other. But anyway, you put little round things through and then you swirl it and then you bake it, and that goes to the bottom and makes that delicious German chocolate topping. You've never had one of those?
No.
Well, come to our meeting Thursday. I think that's what I'm
We
going
need to go.
Thursday.
5 o'clock. Yeah.
And the other thing I need to remind everyone is that when we meet at 11 o'clock, we all bring something to share. So it's kind of like a little potluck, but it's not, we don't have like a meal or anything, just finger foods. Because since we're there through lunchtime, we can all have a little snack while we're eating, and or bring your own lunch if you choose to do that too. So.
Do you provide beverages like coffee or water? Or should you bring your own?
We have coffee at the Essex Center, and then we have tea and lemonade.
Okay.
So we have all the plates and all the all the napkins and forks and all that stuff. So for everybody to, nobody has to worry about bringing
something
that.
to share. The first recipe I did when I was on Channel 7 was cucumber sandwiches. And we have a friend that's in the Lions Club. I don't know, y'all probably know Joe Menifee over at Kroger's.
Oh, yes.
I think that man, whatever it was, I took those to the last meeting. He could eat the whole recipe. He loves Joyce's cucumber sandwiches. So like I said, I think upside down German chocolate cake is what I'm going to do this week.
All righty.
So you're welcome to come. Just let me know if you are coming.
Okay.
I'm glad our lady is making the beef stew.
Okay.
I make homemade bread too, and I thought it'd be so good to have a slice of that homemade bread to go with that beef stew. I'm not sure if I can get that baked and get it there and have it warm I've got to
Yeah.
work on that.
Yeah.
I'm still working on my recipe, but it's pretty good.
I can imagine.
Me too. Making your mouth water this morning. Everybody no breakfast.
That's right.
Well, ladies, thank you so much. Anything else you want to add that you can think of?
Well, I want to encourage Angie along the way to get us together so that we can boost our membership.
Well,
You know,
I'll be
just
doing
boost
that.
our
I'll be
membership.
announcing that for you too on here on Rise and
Yes,
Shine.
yes.
That you are looking for members, and it is the second Wednesday. Now, when you go into the Essex Center, this is something I always like. I don't like to go somewhere and not know where I'm going.
Okay.
So when you go in the front door, do they have meeting rooms, or where do
We meet in one of the rooms, the community room usually. So you'll go down the hall to the left, and we're on the left between the bathrooms.
Okay.
So
Well, it's always good to know where you're going.
And we have a sign out too.
Yeah, we'll have a
We
little sign up that says
yeah.
where we're at.
That
And-
always helps.
And of course, whoever's at the desk would know too, where we're
Sure.
going to be at, so.
Okay, so feel free, the second Wednesday in the month. And this, like, we meet the second Thursday in the month. Over it right now, we've kind of moved around from restaurant to restaurant. And if we go to a restaurant, I feel like we're infringing on somebody's dinner if we're having a meeting when they're sitting there beside us. So it's been really nice. There's a conference room over at Bernard's, and Ellen's a member of our club. So we've been going over there, and different people have been taking turns bringing dinner, or we'll order pizza or subs or whatever.
Well, that's wonderful.
Okay, so now does it cost to join the
Yeah,
AARP, the local?
It's $10 a year.
Okay,
And you have to be a member of the national to be a member of the local.
okay,
And the national is $20 a year.
right. And with national, when I joined, you could get a second membership. I think it was the second membership
It
was
was
free.
free.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still is.
Okay.
And then you'll get the magazines in the mail and the different
All the
things
benefits.
all the benefits from just being a national member.
Well, I know it sure does help when you go to Outback or to Carrabba's and you
Or-
got the AARP.
And Denny's.
Yes,
My husband loves Denny's.
I do too. They have a good breakfast out there. Well, ladies, it's so good to have you here and to tell us about this local chapter of the AARP. We've known about the national chapter for a long time. Ben, you said you just retired. Where did you work?
Well, this is my second retirement, but I was in the daycare, Bright Star Daycare, my last employment.
Okay.
But I'm a retired nurse's aide. I was a nurse's aide for 13 years
Where
in
did
Fort
you work?
Mountain Rest Home.
Okay. I have a friend that had a mother that was down there. I can't remember her name. She was such a delightful lady. Anyway, we'll talk about that after the show.
Okay.
Well, I know I've heard the name Fannie Warren
Okay.
around. So you
Yes, I've been around quite a bit. But I just want to say AARP, and I have to ask Angie to let us know the AARP, not the medical AARP. So I just want to say that it's American.
The American Association for Retired Persons.
That's what
And we do not sell insurance while you're at our meetings.
Yes, yes. I always get asked that, are you a medical association? I'm like, no. We're a social association
Okay.
of retired persons. Retired persons.
Okay.
Yes.
Anytime you want to come back on the show, like before your meeting, like we have Kathy from Phoebe Needles the first Wednesday in the month.
Okay.
If you want to come back and reiterate what's going on that month at your meeting, you're welcome. Just let me know.
Okay.
Okay, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for
Well, thank
coming
you
out
for having
early
us.
this morning.
Thank you
I'm
for
just
having
so
us.
glad that we can tell the people here what we've got going on. And I do have a few more announcements of things that are coming up. So we're going to take another little break, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.
It's bow time. Hurry into Bojangles for 2 scratch-made sizzling sausage biscuits for just $4. One bite and you'll want breakfast for dinner. Good thing we serve savory sausage biscuits all day. But this 2-for-4 deal won't last forever. It's bow time.
We are lions. We bring hope where it's needed. Support causes that matter. Change lives. Change communities. Change the world. Visit lionsclubs.org to learn more.
At Shentel, we understand our first responsibility is to provide you with fast, reliable internet at reasonable prices. That's why we're excited to offer Powerhouse for megs not quite enough. Bump up to 150 to make sure no one buffers. And for the multi-user, multi-device, heavy gaming video streaming household, we offer an enhanced speed package of 300 megs. But since your needs change daily, you have the option to push your network to the max with the top tier that reaches speeds up to a gig. That's 1,000 megs per second. We've heard you, and we know you want value. Powerhouse helps you get the most out of your internet with easy-to-understand rates that are just plain better. Combine these incredible new speed packages with our amazing unlimited data option and surf, stream, and download to your heart's content. Powerhouse is the result of Shentel's hard work to expand and upgrade our network. We made sure to build it to fit your needs right now and continue to make improvements so it'll be strong enough for your future. Learn more about Powerhouse at Shentel.com. Make the switch and turn your house into a powerhouse today. The fastest internet from the one provider that calls this place home. Shentel, always connected to you.
Our roads and highways are busier than ever.
With tractor trailers and large company vehicles.
While most truck operators are responsible drivers,
accidents do occur, resulting in catastrophic injuries and fatalities. At Crandall & Cott, our specialized team is highly skilled at obtaining the maximum compensation.
if you've been injured, call the law firm that cares.
Call Crandall & Cott today for a free consultation.
Founded by Bob and Belle Cooper in 1975, Uttermost has been family owned and operated for over 45 years. The name Uttermost comes from the Bible, Acts chapter 1, verse 8. This verse expresses our personal beliefs to share God's word to the uttermost part of the earth. Though rooted in our time-honored traditions, we prioritize expanding our collections each season with the most fashion-forward products in the industry. We take pride in our innovative product design, attention to detail, and first-class customer care, making us a respected resource for retailers and interior designers around the world. Join the Uttermost team. We are now hiring directly for a variety of positions. To learn more, visit our website at www.uttermost.com/jobs or give us a call at 540-483-5103.
If the workday's over but your hunger is gearing up, go for all the hand-breaded chicken you can handle. Cause with 8 pieces of handcrafted chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, you can clock out and still enjoy a delicious dinner. It's bow time.
Hello, Franklin County. It's Doug Williams with Budget Blinds. We're your turnkey solution to all your window covering needs. I hope you're watching Franklin County Cable 12 Sports, where we bring to you the umpires and the officials each and every week. And every time a bad call is made, that is brought to you by the blind guys. Is this year you're building that new house? How about adding on that sunroom you've been talking about? Well, here at Budget Blinds, we're here to help. The consultation is free, we do the work, and it's all backed by our 5-year no questions asked warranty. This year, let the blind guys help you see the possibilities.
When it's time to celebrate the life of someone special, turn to Connor Bowman Funeral Home. With 2 full-service facilities, we offer professional care and service to our community. 100% owned and operated, offering you the traditional historical Lynch Connor Bowman and Franklin County's most modern and newest facility on 220 North. We can assist you with pre-arranged funerals, and we house an on-site crematory. We can come to your home to make arrangements and pre-arrangements. We offer the release of 1 white dove, 1 memorial video, and video of the service if held in one of our chapels at no cost to you. Connor Bowman Funeral Home, Rocky Mount and 220 North.
Doyle Custom Embroidery is your family-owned, faith-based choice for custom embroidery, screen printing, and heat printing right here in Franklin County. If you want to improve your business's image, promote your event, or just create your own custom product, then Doyle Custom Embroidery is your choice. We can embroider anything that will hold a stitch. Check out our huge selection of quality products at dcestore.com. And remember, we'll keep you in stitches.
It's bow time. Hurry into Bojangles for 2 scratch-made sizzling sausage biscuits for just $4. One bite and you'll want breakfast for dinner. Good thing we serve savory sausage biscuits all day. But this 2-for-4 deal won't last forever. It's bow time.
We are Lions. We bring hope where it's needed. Support causes that matter. Change lives. Change communities. Change the world. Visit lionsclubs.org to learn more.
At Shentel, we understand our first responsibility is to provide you with fast, reliable internet at reasonable prices. That's why we're excited to offer Powerhouse from Shentel, new faster internet packages that are more affordable than ever. Powerhouse packages are designed to provide that peace of mind you want. Choose between 4 simple, hassle-free internet packages. When just a few people use your network regularly, 50 megabits per second, our lowest Powerhouse speed, is probably more than enough. Priced for your budget and still faster than what most other providers can deliver. 50 megs not quite enough? Bump up to 150 to make sure no one buffers. And for the multi-user, multi-device, heavy gaming video streaming household, we offer an enhanced speed package of 300 megs. But since your needs change daily, you have the option to push your network to the max with the top tier that reaches speeds up to a gig. That's 1,000 megs per second. We've heard you, and we know you want value. Powerhouse helps you get the most out of your internet with easy-to-understand rates that are just plain better. Combine these incredible new speed packages with our amazing unlimited data option and surf, stream, and download to your heart's content. Powerhouse is the result of Shentel's hard work to expand and upgrade our network. We made sure to build it to fit your needs right now and continue to make improvements so it'll be strong enough for your future. Learn more about Powerhouse at Shentel.com. Make the switch and turn your house into a powerhouse today. The fastest internet from the one provider that calls this place home. Shentel, always connected to you.
Our roads and highways are busier than ever.
With tractor trailers and large company vehicles.
While most truck operators are responsible drivers,
accidents do occur, resulting in catastrophic injuries and fatalities. At Crandall & Cott, our specialized team is highly skilled at obtaining the maximum compensation.
if you've been injured, call the law firm that cares.
Call Crandall & Cott today for a free consultation.
Founded by Bob and Belle Cooper in 1975, Uttermost has been family-owned and operated for over 45 years. The name Uttermost comes from the Bible, Acts chapter 1, verse 8. This verse expresses our personal beliefs to share God's word to the uttermost part of the earth. Though rooted in our time-honored traditions, we prioritize expanding our collections each season with the most fashion-forward products in the industry. We take pride in our innovative product design, attention to detail, and first-class customer care, making us a respected resource for retailers and interior designers around the world. Join the Uttermost team. We are now hiring directly for a variety of positions. To learn more, visit our website at www.uttermost.com/jobs or give us a call at 540-483-5103.
If the workday's over but your hunger is gearing up, go for all the hand-breaded chicken you can handle. Cause with 8 pieces of handcrafted chicken, biscuits, fixins, and tea, you can clock out and still enjoy a delicious dinner. It's bow time.
Hello, Franklin County. It's Doug Williams.
Welcome back to Rise and Shine. We have so many things coming up, and I'm trying to get all my notes here in chronological order. So now always have your pen, a calendar, probably got a brand new calendar since this is January of 2000. We were just talking about 2026. Can you believe it? Already, I don't know where 2025 went, but it just flew by. But here we are in January of 2026. And so we have a lady was here, Kathy from Phoebe Needles, telling us about our lifelong learning program that's going to be coming up next week. That is going to be on Tuesday the 13th. And Dr. Bob Polad is going to be showing slides and telling about his trip to Africa, the cry of the Kalahari. Now they're going to be having lunch. You have to get, I always say, you have to get your name in the pot. If you want to have lunch up there, you need to register. You can call Phoebe Needles or you can go online and register for that. But their lunch is going to be slow cooked. Now I can't pronounce some of these names. Sue Plaisance is the chef up there, and she comes up with things that are they would have over in Africa to eat. So they're having slow cooked chicken with onions, tomatoes, and it's inspired by the Botswana home cooking. That's from Africa. They're having, I can't pronounce some of these names. It's called pap, which is maize porridge, a soft cornmeal porridge, a staple from Southern Africa, and a vegetable relish, mildly spiced vegetable medley. They're going to have sauteed greens with onion and tomato, reflecting traditional Kalahari foraged vegetables. Even the menu is so interesting, what things that she comes up with. They're going to have a cucumber and tomato salad, and then a milk tart, classic Cape Dutch custard dessert with vanilla and cinnamon. Sounds wonderful. And this is going to be lunch at Phoebe Needles next week on the 13th on Tuesday. Now, if you're not a member of Phoebe Needles, it is $20 to go for the meeting and the meal, but members will only pay $12. And the cost to join Phoebe Needles, I had that here in front of me a minute ago, it's $45 if you want to join and be a member. Then you can go to these meetings for only $12. So that is so wonderful that we have that right here in Franklin County and bringing all of these topics. Last year they had speakers on bees. They had speakers on this group that goes, there's a group that goes around, there's no food that goes to waste. After farmers have harvested all of their food, then there's a group that goes and takes what's left over, and there's something that can be salvaged, like from pumpkins or squash or whatever, something can be salvaged to feed the hungry. So that meeting is going to be next Tuesday up at Phoebe Needles. All right, then the next day, ladies from AARP were telling us they're going to meet at the Essex Center. They meet this second Wednesday in the month. And that is going to take place it's chapter number 508, second Wednesday of the month in September. It costs $10 a year to join the local group, and you do have to belong to the national group, which I do. And that meets at 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you would like to bring a finger food to share, they like to have a little something to nibble on since their meeting runs from 11 to 1. And that is on the second Wednesday of each month at the Essex Center. All right, coming up on January the 18th, the monument unveiling ceremony will be held at the First Baptist Church at 135 Angle Street, and it is Raising the Shade, Franklin County from 1850 to 1910. There will be a reception to follow at the Harvester Performance Center at 450 Franklin Street. And that will be taking place on the 18th. That is on a Sunday at 3 p.m. And that little church is right down there. Well, I say it's Franklin Street, but it's on the corner of Franklin and Angle. Then on Monday, the 21st annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s breakfast celebration will be held at the Pig River Community Center. It starts at 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And a snow date, they do have a snow date of January 24th if it would happen to snow. And you know, in January, we never know what the weather's going to be. So the theme for this year's meeting is inspiring the next generation Voices of the Dream. Join us as we commemorate Dr. King's message of freedom, equality, justice, love, and community action. Again, and our keynote speaker this year will be Reverend Wayne Robinson, New Millennium Christian Center, Greensboro, North Carolina. The tickets are $25 for this breakfast, and you must get a ticket in advance. Admission includes a buffet-style breakfast. And the right so small on here, you can get, if you get in touch with Brenda Muse or Audrey Dudley, Marie Preston, Margaret Brown, Shirley McCall, or Justin Muse, you can get a ticket. Now, you must get your ticket ahead of time. There will be no tickets sold at the door. I can see that in bold writing down here at the bottom. So if you're interested in going to the Martin Luther King breakfast, you have to get a ticket, and you got plenty of time. That's not until the 19th, and today is only the 7th. So you got time to do that. Now, put on your calendar, there's going to be an old-time dance and flat-footing contest with the Twin Creeks String Band Friday, January the 30th at 6 p.m. at the Rex Stevenson Theater at Ferrum College. And that's the theater that's on the bottom. They have one on the bottom, one on the top floor. It is handicapped accessible. I've been there many times. And they will be playing. So it's $7 for adults, free for kids under 12, and for Ferrum College students, staff, and faculty, it is free. It is hosted by the Appalachian Music at Ferrum College. Again, put that on your calendar. That is Friday, January the 30th. Also, the new playbooks are out. This is usually my Bible here on Rise and Shine. I'll go through here and find things, and I'll be doing that next time to remind you of things that are going on. But you'll see these laying around places. Pick up one. It has some wonderful information in it and keeping you informed as what's going on here in Franklin County. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We'll see you again on Friday. I'm thinking we'll have Dr. Martin here from Ferrum College to let us know what's going on up there. I call that our diamond in the rough. But we are bringing Ferrum College out, and some people don't even know about Ferrum College. Some people don't even know about the Blue Ridge Dinner Theater. So we're going to try to bring that out and let people know more about that. And we'll be looking forward to a play that they've got coming up. Well, thanks so much for joining us this morning. You have a wonderful day. I think it's going to be very pleasant outside. And like I said, the temperature was 51 in my car when I got here this morning. So have a great day, and we'll see you again on Friday.